All right, guys, how's it going? You'll be glad to know that this video is not about Kylian Mbappe. That's right. We've not had to mention him today yet, which I'm quite pleased with. I know some people think that, you're recording videos about Kylian Mbappe for hits. It doesn't make any fucking difference. I had a look at the stats yesterday for the first time, something I never do. Well, I have no idea how much a video would, on average make or anything like that. Not enough, because I know that when my money comes in once a month from YouTube or Google or whatever it is, that it comes in and goes out the same day and there's nothing left. So I never really bother paying attention to it. But I noticed that my Mbappe video versus another video, which I think was about Andre, had made £1 more. So there you go. I'm fucking going to retire on that, man. So, no, we'll talk about Mbappe if we need to. Today, I'd rather not. I really hope we don't need to. What was I going to say? Oh, I thought about recording a video about Sadio Mane today and his long-term relationship with his wife. You know what I mean? The girl that he's just married. But I didn't think it was a good idea. Because I have a lot of people on here. Did you hear that? What was that? Was that WhatsApp? How are you doing, boy with blue eyes? God, fuck you. More chicks than Bernard Matthews and Colonel Sanders put together. The fact that they're dead doesn't have anything to do with it. Let's hope. I don't like distractions. What was I saying? Yeah, so I've got a lot of Muslims that watch my videos. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be upsetting them. You know what I mean? They're on side at the moment. That's good. I want to keep the brothers and sisters on side. I'll be going up there and having to check under my car and shit like that. Fuck that right up. I love Muslims, me. Peace be upon him. So, what we are going to be talking about in this video is Frimpong. Okay, Jeremie Frimpong. Is that how you pronounce his name? You know what I'm like. Now, the 23-year-old signed a new deal in October, apparently, 4.5 years. He's doing really well out at Bayer Leverkusen, which, of course, is managed by Xabi Alonso. But reports in Germany are suggesting that he's got a release clause of just £35 million. And he keeps being linked with English clubs, as Rafa Benitez would say, for sure. And Liverpool is one of them. So we're just going to take a little look into this. I've seen his name mentioned a few times, but it's not really gaining any ground. Do you know what I mean? And that you shouldn't take that as like, oh, so we have no interest in. No, I don't think it works like that, because I wouldn't be surprised if something happens in this month, in this January transfer window, which just comes from nothing. And I like it like that, don't you? You link with a player, nothing happens, and then boom, we signed him. Where the fuck did that come from? Do you know what I mean? I like stuff like that. So, but this kid keeps being mentioned. He does keep being mentioned with us. It's kind of worth keeping one eye on it, I think. But what we're going to do is, what I like to do is, if you've heard this rumour today, is look at where it's coming from. And unfortunately, it's coming from Football Insider 247.com. And the headline is, Sources, Liverpool set sights on signing Jeremie Frimpong. Liverpool are among the sides monitoring FC, the situation of Bayer Leverkusen wingback Frimpong. Sources have told Football Insider. Don't believe you. Football Insider revealed on Tuesday, the 9th of January, that Aston Villa are keen on the 23-year-old, and he could become a realistic target for the Midlands Giants if they secure Champions League qualification. It is believed that Frimpong is also wanted by Man United and Arsenal following his impressive performances for Leverkusen in the Bundesliga. Now, the Netherlands international will reportedly, it's a key word, is reportedly, because it just means someone else has made the claim, right? They've reported it elsewhere. And websites like this can put up these new headlines and make claims but say it's reported that. Reportedly. Do you know what I mean? So it's what you think is their intentions. Are they just like, hey, we're letting you know there is this report out there, or they're just doing it to gain advertising revenue? And there is a lot of adverts on this website. Anyway, they say the Netherlands international will reportedly be available later this year via a release clause worth around 35 million. Now, Liverpool are weighing up a move for a new right-back as they consider moving Trent Alexander-Arnold into a more permanent midfield role. Joe Gomez, who is an orthodox centre-back, has been the backup for Alexander-Arnold in recent seasons. Arsenal and Man United are also keen on the 23-year-old and could join the race for his signature in the summer. Blah, blah, blah. Right. So that was the original article. That's why you might be seeing some people talking about him today. That's where it originates from, which doesn't give you much faith, does it? Do you know what I mean? Now, I saw these quotes from him. What day are we on? Wednesday, around the weekend, I think. Which he was talking about previous interest in him, you know. Obviously, he spent time at Man City before leaving, you know, for first team football with Celtic, you know, senior football. And he came close to signing for Liverpool as a junior player, as a youth player. And he said, Chelsea was always my favourite club. I don't like him straight away now, do you? And Liverpool also showed interest in me, but in the end I chose Man City. I had a great time in Manchester, but I still had to choose my career. In the summer of 2019, we played a friendly against Celtic, and then I received an offer from Scotland. So, just telling you a little bit, just in case you don't know about his background. And his current contract, I don't know if I said, he obviously recently signed a new contract. Runs until 2028, all right? So that's some time. And I just want to look and see who his agency is. A player agent is Dirk Hebel. See if there's any connections here. Marco Reus. Who remembers Marco Reus? Oh, dear me. Yeah, nobody. So I don't see any working relationship there, you know, good or bad with Liverpool. Doesn't mean anything, but I always like to look and see, you know, if there is any connections. Because you'll often see many players with one agency being with Liverpool at the same time. And that's usually because there is some truth in it. That they might inquire about a player and the agency might say, but, you know, he's also available or this next year. Do you know what I mean? Chatter and all that. So, that's just one for you to consider. So it's not an exciting video, I get that. Frimpong, what do I think about it, really? I see him mentioned with us all the time, but I think if you were to put his name into Google News, for example, and search multiple, you know, outlets, I think that the only ones that would come up with, you know, are the ones that you wouldn't really ever pay any attention to. Do you want me to try it? Shall we try it? Well, shall we do it in real time? Let's have a look then. I've got an old tablet, so I don't know if it'll work. What I mean is it will work, but it's very slow. I would pronounce his name, innit? Jeremie. Sorry, I'm going off. Right, here we go. News. Let's put his first name in as well. There we go. In English, right? We'll stick with the English ones. Or Liverpool Football Insider. Who's going to listen to them? Linked with Arsenal by Football London. Empire of the Kop. Like I said, there's nothing worth paying attention to. However, 3 weeks ago, the Celtic Star. Have you ever heard of the Celtic Star? They had a headline titled Fabrizio Romano's exciting Jeremie Frimpong update amid great form. Because we're not going to be bothered about what this source is saying, right? You know, the publication. But I want to see what Fabrizio Romano had to say. It's going back into December. And they're calling it an exciting update. But we'll be the judge of that, all right? We'll see if it's exciting or not. Okay. Jeremie Frimpong scores again. This is what Fabrizio Romano said. Jeremie Frimpong scores again today, and it's 7 goals, 9 assists in 21 games this season so far. Yes, he's a right back. Tasty that. We like that sound, that return, don't we, guys? €40 million release clause, not valid in January, but starting from the summer of 2024. That's why it's exciting. Anyway, that's it. There's fuck all on him, to be honest. We'll take a look on the members' website, the KopTalk members' website. Obviously, I'm not logged into my own fucking website. What a joke, man. Why does it do, like... Oh, I ain't got time for that. I'll try my phone. I don't know password to my own website. Can you believe that? That's why I'm fucking useless. I'm professional, really. I'm just pretending. Let's have a look. See if I can do it on my phone. I need to reply to this message. Sorry. Should I put a wink? Smiley face. Read it already. Fucking hell, to talk about Keen. Right, let's have a look. KopTalk, not logged in on my phone either. But this should have my password, right, I think. Members, dunk. Log in. Yeah, I logged in, look. What am I doing? Frimpong. Right, most recent updates on there. Mbappe, Carvalho, Kone, Inacio, Andre, Florian Wirtz. It's an interesting one. There was something posted on there the other day about him. Federico Redondo. Can't remember what that one was. Palinha. No, I don't see anything recent, but we're going to do a search. How do you spell his name again? Frimpong, wasn't it? Frimpong. There we go. Okay, that's very interesting. And we were talking about Frimpong back in November on the podcast by the looks of things. Gossip linking him with right back. I'm not going to go through all those because we'll be here forever. Let's have a look at something on the 5th of January. That was that January? Did I say January? Yeah, 5th of January. That was just Fabrizio Romano saying he continues to link with a move away, but the German club have no intention to sell in January. So, on the 6th of January, Arsenal and Liverpool sent scouts to watch Bayer Leverkusen's 22-year-old Netherlands defender Jeremie Frimpong on Sunday, but the source of that was 90 min. And again, it's not someone that you want to be paying much attention to, guys, to be honest with you. Anyway, so I won't bore you to death anymore. The reason for the video is just to say, if you hear his name mentioned today and you're thinking, oh, I wonder where that originates from, you know that it's coming from Football Inside or whatever they're called. Was it football? I don't know, they're going to shout it, whoever it is. Okay. I made a lot of videos yesterday. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed you guys commenting as well. I really do appreciate you watching my vids and shit, you know. We try and keep it real around here. We have a giggle and that, don't we? We try to anyway. I don't think there'll be that many videos today because generally so far it's quiet, you know, but I'll have a look. And I will be live this evening. I've been going live sometimes really, well, not late at night to you guys, but an hour later for me. I think I was live on here last night till after 1 in the morning. When I'm chilling on a night time doing a bit of late work on the website. Boring stuff, you know, back end stuff, and I was working on it last night. So, you know, I might go live tonight, maybe around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock UK time. So all you have to do if you ever want to join, if you've got X, follow KopTalk TV. If you've got Facebook, KopTalk TV, because I tend to put on them anything to do with this new video will be posted on those outlets. Excuse me, on those channels. But visit the main channel page on here and click the bell and put all notifications. When I go live, you should in theory be told, but sometimes it doesn't work. All right then, guys. Sorry that it's not a very exciting video. You know, it's very quiet at the moment. You know, from people that you want to be reading from and listening to, and I actually think that's a good sign. I do, honestly, I do believe it's a good sign. I would be amazed if we don't do any transfer business this month. I don't know what you think about that. Let me know. What do you think about this kid anyway? Do you know much about him? I don't know much about him, to be honest. Do you know much about him? Do you rate him? You know, people are saying a lot of nice things about him and stuff like that. We are being mentioned with him, but unfortunately for me, we're not being mentioned that much by people that I personally would pay attention to. It doesn't mean that it's not true. You know, I just have preferences. I think that if you see a claim, I like to see, you know, who's saying it, the outlet. I like to see the journalist maybe who's saying it. And it's all a process of ranking it in terms of strength and stuff like that, I think. And also when it's been claimed, do you know what I mean? Because if a player's in the midst of agreeing a new contract and then you start being linked with these players, it's like, well, is it a genuine link or is it just leverage to try and get a better deal? He signed a new deal recently, so it's not that, right? So it's very odd for a player to sign a new deal and within a couple of months or whatever, then still to be linked with a potential move away, you know. But it sounds like it would be you'd have to take advantage of a release clause. Boy George, our main man, he likes a release clause, doesn't he? Let me know what you think. Would you like the sound of this one, guys? I don't know. Hope you're okay. Hope I will get to speak to you later. It's my best friend's day off today, Smooth, in the US. So it's 2:00 in the afternoon now, so I suspect he'll be surfacing, messaging me soon. So we'll probably do a bit of gaming or something like that. I do have another YouTube channel, youtube.com/Duncan Oldham. We go live on there, we have a laugh. Some of you guys come over and have a chat and that, you know what I mean? So we might be on there later. But there you go. All right, guys, if you appreciate the video, you don't have to agree with the video, give it a thumbs up. I was commenting yesterday, you know, like you can have 80 likes on a video and 100%, you know, likes, no downs, dislikes, but yet thousands of views. You know, just people can't be arsed. And that is frustrating, to be honest. It's frustrating. I don't really know if like thumbsing up a video makes any difference, and does it really fucking matter? Do you know what I mean? But when people can't be asked to even do that, when you say, hey, if you appreciate the video, it makes me want to make my videos private. It's true. I just think, well, fuck you then. You know what I mean? But then good people miss out. So we'll see. We'll see how the transfer window ends. If it's a stressful window, at the end of the window, I'm sulking and angry. I might just fucking disappear for February or something like that. Well, I don't know. Right, I gotta go and take care of business. All right, guys. See you in a bit.